I would stay longer here. It's a place like I love to be, but I have to deserve. So this club achieved in the last decade one standards, and you have to maintain it. And to extend the contract, I have to deserve it. And we're going to see if I deserve it this season, in terms of how the teams goes forward and improve.
So have the club said they want to see how this season progresses before you talk about the possibility of a new contract?
No. This is my mind. So we didn't speak about the club and in these terms and anything. They didn't push me anything from the day one today in September. They allow me to do my job as best as I can, and with all my staff and all the players, and this is going to continue to do. They didn't tell me when I arrived, you have to do this, or you have to do that, or you have to win this, or you have to do that. So they told me play. So it's absolutely my feeling. I know the standards of this club, and when we don't achieve the standards, the people don't deserve. So I have to win or deserve extend my contract.
Okay, so just to clarify, Pep, you feel you need to show that the team can be successful this season to show that you deserve a new contract, and until that happens, the situation is on hold.
It depends on what is for your success.
Okay.
James, thank you. David McDonald. David.
Hi, Pep. You mentioned Phil Foden earlier and a lesson he'd learned. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer this morning said that he was concerned that Mason Greenwood was called up because of, obviously, he's a young player, played a first full season in the Premier League. Did you have similar concerns about Phil being called up? And also, do you feel that international squads need to protect players more, particularly younger players, in terms of when they're called up to the international environment after a long season?
No, I'm pretty sure Phil is going to make a good season. I said the same. We know he knows this is the most important thing. He make a mistake, like stop to give too much advices for the other people. If every one of us put the same demanding, the same high expectations for ourselves, like we put the expectations for the other ones, our society will be better. So we stop to give advices for the other one and look each other. What you have done in the past, what do you do right now? And when you demand to the other ones what they have to do, instead to think what you have to do personally, our society will be better.
Okay, Jack, go on. Jack.
Hiya, Pep. You spoke quite a lot last year about problems in the boxes and not scoring when you were on top, and then conceding unusual goals or soft goals. I just wondered how do you go about improving that this year?
Playing football and avoiding this kind of situation, maybe mistakes. That is what I'm going to try to do. Now, since 2 weeks or 3 weeks, we don't play a game, so we have to try to, but not just.
Sorry, you're on mute. Sorry.
Sorry?
There we go. Yeah, I can hear you now. Sorry.
Did you listen to me?
No, sorry.
No, I said, yeah, of course we have to improve, but not just in these areas, in the areas especially, but then always we can improve. But the team came back good, in good mood, and looking forward to start the season.
Can you hear me? Yeah. Hi, Pep. Obviously, David's left you at the end of last season. He was your captain last season. Do you have a new captain? Can you tell us who that is?
Yeah, Fernandinho.
Fernandinho. And how did that come about? Was it a players' vote? And what do you think?
Players and staff, both the captains, yeah.
And what kind of leadership do you think he'll bring to next season or this season?
Will be good, as always have done since I met him. So sometimes the captains Always was. It doesn't matter with Arman, with being nominated like first captain or not. Always was a guy who leading and in the bad moments and with the locker room, backroom staff, players decide Fernandinho captain and more than the light of this.
And this is your first time you've managed a club in a fifth season. It's your longest spell at a club. How do you keep yourself kind of enthusiastic and focused on the job in hand? Do you ever get kind of fatigued of it all?
I would not be here if still I didn't feel the fire or the desire to play good, to help the players, to don't make a lot of mistakes, to help them, and still I have passion to do it, and maybe more than ever. So I want to try to help to be all together to do a good season.
Thank you, Paul. Simon Bashkowski.
Hi, Pep. Just on your contract that runs out at the end of the season, are you happy to wait the season before deciding what to do, or have you set yourself sort of your own deadline for deciding?
We have 3 days game every 3 days, so we don't have much time to think about it. So I try to be honest myself about the organization, the club. So I see every day Chiki and Ferran, and I speak every week with Khaldun. So in that terms, when it has to happen, it's going to happen. Now we have another issues in our business. So the organization is so strong in all departments. So this is not will be a problem for the club to do what we have to do in the future.
And the expectation is always to win trophies. Do you feel like you've got the squad to do that this season?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
Simon, thank you. Jamie Jackson.
Hi, Pep. Sergio Aguero, how serious an injury is it? Because he's not available. Is he likely to be available? So the next game, or are you looking at a few weeks maybe?
We knew that the injury was difficult. He's doing the job. I think in maybe 1 month, 2 months, we'll be ready.
So it could be as long as 2 months in the worst case scenario, maybe.
Yeah, because he has to come back on the pitch and regain the physical condition. Sergio was a long time, and Sergio is not a guy who regained the physical condition quick. So I think in 1 month, 2 months, we'll be ready.
Okay, and just with regard to this season, David's obviously left, David Silva. Vincent went last summer. You just said Sergio, unfortunately, might be out for up to 2 months. Is this maybe the biggest challenge for you going into this season because of these factors? It's a bit of an unknown, maybe. Is that fair to ask? It's a bit of an unknown season for you?
Yeah, it's part of the process. During the years that people stay, the people get old and decide to leave or whatever, retire. So I'm not concerned about the specific issue. I think if the team doesn't work good or not good, will not be for this reason.
Jamie, thank you. Last question, then we go to Martin Blackburn.
Hi, Pep. There was some comments from Jurgen Klopp last week about how much Chelsea and City have been spending compared to Liverpool. Did that surprise you, because you haven't really spent that much really this summer?
No, I don't have comments on this.
No.
No.
Okay. And just one more, Pep, as well. Since we saw you last, the Premier League have decided on 5 substitutes this season. Is that something you were in favour of?
I don't understand why in this incredible period, like everyone is concerned about the COVID-19 and everyone is not allowed to go to restaurants or should not go to go out, the social distances. When sometimes you have not allowed to do what you want to do, and this incredible schedule that we have after the pandemic, the finish the season late and the start, how we cannot protect the players doing 5 substitutions instead to 3. when the argument is the favorite for the top 5 or top 6, it's because the people don't understand absolutely anything. Because the guys who are going to play below the 5 or 6 teams, like the people suggest, they are the strongest. They have the same problem that all of them. They have games every 3 days, and the reason why is just to protect the players. We have to protect the business, yes, but we have to protect the players. And being 5 substitution, we protect the players. Forget about it, the tactics. Forget about it, which favorite team is going well. But I don't decide these kind of situations.